As soon as Priya saw that man's face, she said loudly, "You?" Saying this, Priya said while removing that man's hand, "Why are you wandering here like ghosts?" Actually, Vedanta was in front of her. She said, "I had come to take my phone, which was left on the dining table." "But why are you wandering around like a wandering soul?" Priya said while showing the bottle in her hand. This wandering soul was thirsty. So, while wandering, she came to the kitchen to get water. "Now that your inquiry is over, shall I go?" Saying this, as soon as she turned to go, Vedanta grabbed her hand and pulled her back from the pillar and blocked her way with his own hands. Priya said while getting angry, "What is it now?" Vedanta said, "I am also thirsty." So, saying this, he started walking towards Priya's lips. Priya started looking at him with her big eyes. Priya said while giving a warning, "Look, I will shout. You stay away from me." Before Priya could say anything else, Vedanta closed his lips with his lips. The water bottle dropped from Priya's hand and fell down. She started hitting Vedanta's shoulder. But Vedanta was not in the mood to leave him at all. Then Priya bit his lower lips hard, because of which Vedanta had to leave him. Priya started staring at him angrily. So, Vedanta, with a mischievous smile, waving his thumb on his lips, said, "Now I am feeling better. Now I will sleep peacefully. Don't you feel better after all this?" Priya pushed him and said, "I am not shameless like you. If someone kisses you so forcefully, then you will know." Hearing this, Vedanta said, "I have no problem. You can kiss me forcefully. I am always ready." Saying this, he winked. Priya picked up the water bottle and left. Vedanta laughed and said, "My wild cat, I like your wildness." Saying this, he also went to his room. The next day, Ranvir woke up from his sleep. He found Mahi on the bed with his eyes wide open. But Mahi was not on the bed. Ranvir looked around the room. He did not see Mahi anywhere. He understood that Mahi had already left the room. Ranvir did not like this, because he was used to seeing Mahi's face early in the morning. He took a deep breath and then he went to the washroom to take a shower. Today everyone was going to have breakfast in the garden area. So the servants had arranged everything in the garden area. Ranvir got ready in a while and went there. Gradually, the rest of the people also reached there. Mahi, Ruhi, Tina and Priya reached there first in the morning. All four were making a lot of noise. Then Sarika called out to everyone, "Come on, everyone, breakfast is ready." Hearing her voice, the four ran there. Sarika shook her head and said, "When will you all grow up?" Mahi sat on her chair and said, "I have grown up. How much more will I grow up?" Ranvir teased her and said, "You are still a kid." Mahi teased her and said, "Yes, so? You have the elder one, right? That's enough." Saying this, she started eating her breakfast in the plate. Ranvir was looking at Mahi in the middle of breakfast. Mahi was also staring at Ranvir. Mahi was getting angry, because Ranvir had removed all the rabbits from there. Meanwhile, Priya was staring at Vedant. But Vedant was still looking at her with a bitter smile. Then Sarika said, "So guys, what's the next plan?" Vedant said while having breakfast, "We will leave for outing in a while. Everyone be ready for jungle safari." Hearing this, Ruhi screamed with joy. "Wow, jungle safari. It's going to be fun there." Rudra said, "So finish your breakfast quickly and get ready to go." In a while, everyone got ready and left the farmhouse. They were all riding in safari cars. They did not take any driver with them. In one car, Rudra, Sarika, Ruhi and Tina were there. In the other car, Ranvir, Mahi, Vedant and Priya were there. Ranvir was driving the car and Vedant was sitting on the front seat with him. Mahi and Priya were standing behind and clicking photos. The speed of the car was not high, so they were not feeling any trouble. While Mahi was ignoring Ranvir since morning, Priya was also not giving much importance to Vedant. Seeing their attitude, Vedant and Ranvir had already planned to teach them a lesson. That's why they came in the same car. So that Mahi and Priya could get together. Ranvir deliberately turned the car on some other road. But Priya and Mahi were busy in their own way. That's why they did not realize. While driving, Ranvir asked Vedant, "Vedant, do you remember that fort which is haunted?" Vedant also said while remembering, "Yes, the same one from where many girls have disappeared. I mean, the ghosts there eat the girls raw. Then they get only bones." Hearing the name of the haunted fort, Mahi and Priya were stunned. They looked at each other. Then Mahi asked in fear, "Haunted fort? Where is it?" Ranvir said, "It's just on this road. I am thinking, let's go there. You don't have any problem, right? I mean, you are not afraid of ghosts, right?" Mahi looked at Priya. Then Priya said in her ear, "I think they are telling us to be afraid. So don't be afraid and show them that we are not afraid of any ghost." Mahi said with courage, "No, I am not afraid. I have beaten many such ghosts." Then Priya said, "Yes, good ghosts fill water in front of us. We are no less than any ghost." Priya said in excitement. But later she remembered what she had said. Ranvir laughed at Priya's words. Vedant also laughed at Priya's words. He said with a smile, "You are right." Mahi said in her ear, "Don't talk too much, crazy." Priya said with a smile, "I mean, we are not afraid of ghosts." After hearing that, Ranvir said, "Then let's go and meet the ghosts today." Saying this, Ranvir increased the speed of the car. Mahi said, "We don't love ghosts so much that we should go to meet them." Mahi said so much that the car stopped directly at the old fort. Mahi and Priya were scared just by looking at the fort. Priya said slowly, "Mahi, this looks so scary. The ghosts living in this must be so scary." Mahi said with a smile, "You are right, Priya. If a single ghost comes dancing in front of us, then what will we do?" After hearing that, Priya said, "What will we do? We will hang on to them. After all, they have brought us here." Then Vedant said, "Will you keep talking to each other or will you ask about the ghosts too? They have been alone for so many years." Priya said, Yes, let's go. We are coming." Saying this, both of them started walking holding each other's hands. Both were moving forward while looking at the fort. That's when they realized that Ranvir and Vedant, who were following them, are not there anymore. Mahi said in fear, "Where did they both go?" That's when the crows started crying. Both of them grabbed each other. Priya said in fear, "Mahi, let's run away from here. Whether we become food for the ghosts or not, we will definitely become animals." Before she could run away, a scary voice came. "You cannot run away now. Now you will become food for me and my friends. After a long time, you will get to eat soft meat." Mahi said in fear, "Don't eat us. We don't taste good at all." Priya said, Yes, we are very weak. We will pack a delicious hotel meal for you tomorrow." That's when another ghost's voice came. "Shut up. Do you think we are mad? When we said that we will eat both of you, it means we will eat." Mahi said to Priya, "Priya, what should we do? They are stuck on eating us." Priya also said in a trembling voice, "Look, we have to show courage. The more we are afraid of these ghosts, the more they will scare us." Mahi also said with courage, "You are right. We have to die anyway." Then Mahi said, "Priya, say something that will make me angry." Priya asked in confusion, "Why?" Mahi said, "You know, I scare good people in anger." Priya said, "But this is a ghost, not an innocent friend like us, whom you scare." Mahi said, "Do what I say. Do you understand, my innocent friend?" Priya said, "Mahi, you are mad. Not mad, very mad, who always harasses innocent people like us. Who says you are innocent? If someone asks us, behind this innocent face, there is such a big devil." Priya was speaking in her own language, and Mahi was staring at her with eyes that were about to eat her. While staring, she said, "Why do I feel that you are taking out all the anger in your heart by getting a chance?" Then once again, the ghost's voice came. "Your conversation is over. Then get ready. We are very hungry." Priya said, "These are well-educated ghosts. Looks like they have just become fresh ghosts." Mahi shouted at the ghosts and said, "Will you both stop your nonsense? I am talking to my friend, so don't interrupt." Mahi started acting and said, "So, what were you saying?" "I am mad, cruel, devil's grandmother." Priya went away from her and said, "Didn't you say to get angry?" Once again, the voice came. "Girl, how dare you? Will you talk to us like this? First of all, we will eat you." Mahi shouted and said, "At least touch me and show me. If I don't break your teeth in one punch, then tell me. Since you have come, you have been eating. You are very hungry ghosts." Priya thought, we have to calm her down. She has become too excited. What if there are only 2 ghosts now? What if they call their neighbors? Then who will we escape from? Priya went to Mahi's ear and said, "Calm down, don't forget you are challenging the ghosts." Mahi, who was still so excited, listened to Priya and lost all her energy. Then the ghost said, "Oh, so you are not afraid of us. Okay, now it will be face to face." Mahi held Priya's hand and started pulling her away. Then she said, "Priya, run, or we will be their lunch and dinner today." Both were running where they could understand the way. Ranvir and Vedant came out laughing. They had been controlling their laughter for a long time. Vedant said laughing, "Let's not run away." Ranvir said laughing, "Yes, they are both weird masterpieces." Saying this, they both followed them. What will happen when Mahi and Priya get to know the truth about the ghosts? What more adventurous things will happen in this vacation? Will Vedant and Priya come close to each other again? To know more, keep listening to Oh Baby only on Love Pulse Diaries.